My friend Robert O'Brien, former National Security Advisor. Robert, it is good to see you. Thank you for helping us on short notice. This is a bizarre story. First up, this looks like a major embarrassment. Why aren't we taking action to deal with this, and why didn't we know about it, Robert O'Brien?
Larry, this is one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in American diplomacy and American defense in my entire career, my life. I mean, they're laughing in China. I mean, this balloon has been overhead for days. They say it's going to be more days. They claim it's mainly, civilian. It's like that sounds like mostly peaceful protests. I mean, and not only do we look weak to the Chinese, which is bad enough, all over the world we look terrible. And what does it say about our capability? We can't shoot it down. We can't capture it. We can't deflate it. And we're spending $800 billion a year on our national defense, and we can't take down a slow-moving balloon. I mean, it's not a good situation. It needs to be resolved, and it needs to be resolved today, Larry.
Can I, so let's just go with that. It should be resolved today. Besides taking Anthony Blinken's trip off the books, what are they doing? I mean, I read the Defense Department press notes to Fox Digital and so forth. They seem completely paralyzed. They don't have any answers. They're afraid to shoot the thing down. As you said, I think we have the power, the capability to just capture it and bring it down. What exactly are we going to do? Are we just going to watch it? Our national security apparatus will just watch it in the air, like anybody sitting on I-95 can watch it with a decent pair of binoculars.
Well, I'm hearing from folks in the services, the military services, the pilots. They're embarrassed as well. This is obviously not coming from, the rank and file officers in the military who'd want to take this thing down immediately. This is coming from the White House, and the press release that they imposed upon the NORAD to release last night or today that said this is no threat to civilian air traffic. Someone ought to do an investigation and find out who the heck told NORAD to issue that release. I mean, that made our Air Force and North American air defense look terrible. And that was clearly from the White House. It was political. This is not a political event. This is a serious national security event. We've got a surveillance balloon over our one-third of our nuclear triad, the missile silos in Montana. I mean, this is a very serious thing. And it's staying there, and we're not doing anything about it. So how many more balloons are they going to send? I mean, it's an open invitation at this point. There's no consequence. And other than Anthony Blinken postponing his trip to China, I mean, this is not good for the United States of America. We look weak. We look like we don't have the capability to take it down. And I'm told by jet pilots, former general officers who flew F-16s and F-22s, that an F-22 could take a quick pass to that supersonic, deflate the balloon, and have it just crash to the ground. And look, you don't want any loss of human life, but Montana's a pretty big, wide open place. As you know, you've been there, I've been there. Maybe it'll hit a sheep, but we need to get that thing down. We need to find out what they're doing, what they're collecting on us.
The beauty of Montana is there isn't anybody there. I'm being funny, sarcastic. I don't know, there's only 600,000 or 700,000 or some such. My saintly wife and I were married on the western part of Montana, which does have some population, but not in the middle or not in the eastern part. Just that point you made. We have planes that could have sort of lassoed this thing or deflated it in the air and then brought it down. We have that technology. Why haven't we used it?
I don't know. I don't know if this is some effort to keep the Chinese happy, but I don't know why we would kowtow to the Chinese if they've sent a surveillance balloon over our nuclear missile silos. I mean, why don't we? The other thing we could do, look, if these are the new rules that you can fly balloons over, why don't we send a balloon over the Chinese missile silos? How long do you think the Chinese would let that hang around up there? Well, not very long at all.
That's a great point.
They'd take it down, they'd reverse engineer it, they'd find out what we were doing. We ought to find out exactly what they're up to, and the way to find out what they're up to is to bring that thing down immediately.
Robert O'Brien, for those
see what they're doing.
For those who aren't national security experts, could you just give us a real quick pencil sketch? What is the triad, and what's in those silos below the ground in Montana?
So it's great. I mean, our nuclear deterrence is to make sure that other countries with nuclear weapons, like China and Russia, potentially Iran, don't use a nuclear weapon against us. And the idea is, even if you use a nuclear weapon and you launch a first strike, we have three ways of coming back at you. We've got air, we've got bombers, B-52s and B-2s, and soon B-21s. We've got our silos, which are the missile silos that have the Minutemen in them. That's what this balloon is hovering over in Montana and South Dakota and North Dakota, places like that. And then we've got our submarine-launched ballistic missiles that are on our submarines, and so those are the most secure. But these silos are very important to our national security and our ability to deter China from launching a first strike on us. And they're collecting. They're using a relatively low-level balloon, which is closer to the Earth than a satellite, to get all kinds of different angles on what our silos look like, where they are, how to penetrate them, how to launch an attack to take them out before we could launch ours. I mean, this is really serious business, and I mean, it's almost an act of war. And we postponed Tony Blinken's trip. I mean, there are a lot of things we can do to China. Number one, we should ban TikTok. I mean, as bad as this balloon is, think of this balloon. Everybody who's got a kid with TikTok in their house has a balloon in their house. It's collecting everything you say, and it's using your your kid's phone microphone to pick up what you're saying. It's collecting your data from your Wi-Fi in your home. So there are 100 million of these little balloons all over with TikTok. But we've got to get serious about this relationship with China and do it quickly.
Robert O'Brien, you remember Huawei, the Chinese telephone company Huawei, which used to operate heavily in the United States, had these little cameras, tiny cameras, on the telephone poles in the heartland, in the farmland, right next to U.S. military bases. In fact, you're from California. I think the California bases were the ones that they were going after. Now, we had to throw them out, but we haven't thrown Huawei out completely, as it turns out. And your point about TikTok is well taken. And I don't understand. We just helped China by failing to provide a permit for mineral resource excavation and development for our batteries. So we're helping China by not allowing any mineral resource, for nickel and copper. That's another way we're helping China. We're running close to $400 billion annual trade deficit, a little short of that, and where the Bidens are actually talking about reducing tariffs on certain goods and services instead of an even tougher export policy. I mean, these are things. Biden goes to talk to Xi. So far as we know, there was no discussion of the killer COVID business. We don't know what their policy is on Taiwan. You see what I'm saying? You're right. They are our enemies. What are we doing about it? And this is an act of war. I don't know why this wouldn't be classified as an act of war. I mean, it's a gigantic balloon over the American heartland where we have the most sensitive military bases. And what, we're just going to, wait a second, we're going to cancel this guy's flight so Blinken can't go over there? I mean, I'm scratching my head.
And Larry, it gets worse. They're buying thousands and thousands of acres of agricultural land around the country. Number one, it puts our food supply at risk.
Right.
Number two, it allows them to put their agents into these management positions in these Chinese companies, either state-owned or they're associated with the Communist Party. And they're also located next to our military facilities. So there's one up in Grand Forks, North Dakota, right next to the Air Force Base there. There's one by Laughlin Air Force Base down in Texas. And they're buying up this farmland. The federal government's not doing anything about it. We're turning a blind eye to the Chinese. Do you think the Chinese would let us go buy thousands of acres around their most sensitive Air Force bases or PLA Air Force bases? Not a chance in heaven they'd let us do that. And yet they're doing it, and it's up to like Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, and Kristi Noem, the governor of South Dakota, who are trying to stop it at the state level. But we've opened the doors, and the Chinese are there. They're in all our universities with Confucius Institutes. They're in our phones with TikTok. We got to get serious. We got to decide, do we want to maintain our way of life? Do we want freedom? Do we want liberty? Do we want free speech? Do we want the right to keep and bear arms? Or do we want to have a Chinese model, a surveillance model of totalitarianism where we kowtow to Beijing and they're the Middle Kingdom and they're going to rule the world? And we can win. Their economy's in terrible shape. We showed with Huawei when everyone told you and me that Huawei's won. There's nothing we can do about it. We beat Huawei. Mm-hmm. We can beat them on chips. We can win this thing. We can win the economic wars. We can win the wars for freedom. And this is a country that enslaves their own people, that's committed genocide, that's taken away democracy in Hong Kong, that's threatening the democracy in Taiwan. We can win this thing, but we're not going to win it if we look weak. And we look so embarrassingly weak now. I've never seen anything like this in my career with this. And the balloon is still hovering. I mean, we're all talking about it. The balloon's up there, and the Chinese are collecting as we speak. They're laughing at us in Beijing.
Where's John Dutton that owns the Yellowstone Ranch? John Dutton in Montana, the Yellowstone Ranch. This is America. We don't share their land here. Actually, we have some sound on that. We'll play it in just a minute. Robert O'Brien, the best of the best. Thank you for that national security update.
We need Rip to take that. We need Rip to take that balloon to the train station.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Robert. We appreciate it very